Do you know where you at? Let me give you some advice before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you will never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Oh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah, let me show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in the limelight. All this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I would fall if you would leave. For the Mars and APs, they are ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't got a vibe. If you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you in the west
show you
side.
what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, we got what you want, we got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that, when you leave, we'll be coming right back. Cause you can't get enough of this California. Show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, let me take you all around the west side. Let me take you all around. 'Cause I wanna take you all the way. Let me take you all around. Yeah. Let me take you all around. Let me show you what the
It's go time for the Pelicans here at home. Here they are coming down the tunnel earlier in their finest attire. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Ingram at the small forward position.
Oh, that's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's almost unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the rock like that. Just superb at maneuvering through the deep.
Right wing for three, Bullock. Another three for Dallas.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For three, Ingram. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
McCollum passes to Ingram. Puts up a three. Valanciunas controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Doncic looking it over. To the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. For the three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree. But that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates. Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And that one, good. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Dinwiddie against Jones. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Pelicans. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the pass to McGee over Valanciunas. The shot's good from McGee.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. 5th in assists, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Now, here's Doncic. McGee finds Doncic. The three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Ingram. That one, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
The second overall pick in 2016. Ingram's a special talent at 6'8". He can do anything offensively.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic against McCollum. Doncic left side. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Good on the three-point shot.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Ingram dishes to McCollum. Lets the three fly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Ripped away. McCollum kicks to Ingram. And slammed tight by Ingram.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Mavericks trailed by 9. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic left side. And they get it. McGee inside. Covered by Williamson. And there it is for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Williamson left side. Passes it to Daniels. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. McGee's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
New Orleans moving it around. Dinwiddie outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
A putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Mavericks trail by 7. Dinwiddie with it. 7 points in the game. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Williamson finds Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Dallas, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the offensive IQ of Luka Doncic is special. This guy has every shot in his arsenal. Pelicans
leading by 7. Here's Williamson. Good, nice job down low. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now, here's Doncic. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Williamson left side. And finished off by Williamson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dinwiddie, and it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. Powell, the pass to Finney Smith. Back to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. The shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Unstolen by Graham. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The Pelicans have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
At the line for New Orleans, Trey Murphy.
One shot.
One shot.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick, and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Ntilikina. Fires from deep. That one, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. On the wing, Hardaway. Graham defending. Here's Ntilikina. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Here's Alvarado. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And the Pelicans lead by 16. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Ntilikina looking it over. Right side Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Pass to Wood. Here's Ntilikina. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Well, nice touch there. For Frank Ntilikina, he's got to be able to knock down shots in the mid-range.
On the wing, Nance. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. It's good from long range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Ntilikina passes to Pop. And the layup falls.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
And the basket by Alvarado.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 17. Plays it up and banks it in. Ntilikina's got his second basket of the game.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Mavericks trail by 15. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. Ntilikina's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoot pretty.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Hardaway passes to Ntilikina. Back to Hardaway. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Alvarado. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. He's got 7. Now here's Hardaway. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for his team in that Grizzlies game. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And here is Hardaway. Here's Powell. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pelicans ahead, up by 12. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
30 seconds.
Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram is out there with Hayes, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Doncic right side. Here's Dinwiddie. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mavericks trail by 12. Now Doncic. He's got 11. It's stolen by Jones. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
Dinwiddie with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis. Doncic against McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Ball's knocked loose. Doncic outside. Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Looking to end the run, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And he makes the first. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
And it's Williamson missing.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Kleba. Williamson with the block.
And the leaping ability of Williamson. We see it on offense with his dunking, but they're using it on D.
And it's Ingram missing. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Dinwiddie right side. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Basket counts.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dallas calls timeout. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Wood kicks to McGee. Doncic outside. Loads it up for Wood. Williamson with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
For 3, Ingram. With the second effort. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The pass to Wood. From 7. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
Jones for 3. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Williamson with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
From outside the arc, And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 6.
Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Brandon Ingram.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. And he's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Here's McGee and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Jones against Dinwiddie. On the basket by Jones. He has 5. Mavericks trail by 15. Dinwiddie outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Williamson. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. The 3 for Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Williamson. Mavericks with the rebound. Passes to Wood. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
3 throw good, Wood. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Daniels, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. Both free throws good from Wood.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Daniels. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Down low, Hardaway, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Wood a screen on Ingram. The 3 for Doncic. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's McCollum. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Mavericks trail by 13. Hardaway kicks to Wood. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. Offensive rebound. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Hardaway over Daniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the first one drops.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Hardaway hits them both. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's Graham. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Graham's got his second bucket of the night.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Here's Ntilikina. He has 7. Driving inside. And the basket by Alvarado.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Poked away. One-on-one fast break. Releases from 15. Again, the Pelicans score.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ntilikina. To the paint. Here's Wood. Almost, but it rolls out. On offense here with the Pelicans. They're on a 14-5 run here. They get it back. Another shot, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers for Hardaway. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity. And that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 11 points.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And the Mavericks call time here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 7. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Graham with the bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Pass to Hardaway. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Christian Wood. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Dorian Finney-Smith. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Here's Hayes. And it's New Orleans scoring again. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
.144 left to play in the first half. Here's Ntilikina. He has 7. Kleber kicks to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kleber sets the screen for Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Graham. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
1:06 left now here in the second. Here's Ntilikina. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one, good. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. That's tipped. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Alvarado. The baseline jumper goes down. Alvarado's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Alvarado passes to Graham. Over Hardaway. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Hayes has got 6 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Hardaway against Graham. Powell with a screen on Graham to stop the run. No good that time. And so it's New Orleans ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They have earned this lead, and they've done it on the glass. Merciless pursuit of second chance opportunities. Hey, if your opponent's not going to block out, take advantage of it.
Impressive. And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
Taking a look here now at New Orleans, they started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The Mavericks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. On the court for the Mavericks. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside to the middle. Here's Bullock. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The drive by Williams.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That finish.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. McCollum against Doncic. Dinwiddie wide open. And Jones pulls it down.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
McCollum finds Valanciunas over Doncic. No good from Valanciunas. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. In the dunk by Doncic.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Shot from the wing, and he drops that one in. McCollum's got 18 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Valanciunas, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. A good look from Doncic. And it's good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Williamson. And he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Doncic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Dallas moving it around. Finney-Smith off target with his three.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And McCollum with the slam.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Doncic with a screen on Jones. And there's the call on Jones. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Christian Wood.
Bullock kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic against McCollum. Unloads from 13. Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Count that one. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
McCollum, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The pass to Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
McCollum against Doncic. Elbow shot is on the way. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Williamson trying to free himself up. Took him no time at all on that one. McCollum's got 22.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here at the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Dallas calls timeout. Garrett Temple has checked in for Jones. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Mavericks.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's got 15. Doncic outside. From the line. And he makes that one. 31 points for Luka Doncic.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion. But I think we've seen real progress in this regard. And that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Dinwiddie finds Wood. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Here's Temple. Dinwiddie covering. They get it back. Count it. Good. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Checking out the numbers for England. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 22 points per, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
Here's Wood. He has 6. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Dinwiddie, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Temple can't get it to go. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Ingram. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you gotta respect the level of concentration Ingram maintains at all times. doesn't matter if he's wide open or pressured. This guy is a lights-out performer.
Doncic dishes to Bullock from past the arc. That one misses. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, Dinwiddie. He's got 17. Doncic with it. Over McCollum. Dallas, no good that time either. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Temple. Kleber with the rebound.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Floats it up for Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
Doncic outside. Unloads from 13. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Temple. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Here's Dinwiddie. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Third is Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Doncic. New Orleans has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Murphy against Hardaway. The baseline J. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Powell sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Here's Ntilikina. Offensive rebound Mavericks, and the dunk by Powell.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Daniels hit his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Murphy, and he gets the bucket. Murphy's got 7 points. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. Here's Daniels. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's New Orleans. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Murphy. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks shooting an impressive 61% from the field in this third quarter. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Shoots from the baseline, and that one is good. Daniels has got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Ntilikina. 7 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. A leaner. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, Larry Nance hitting the mid-range jumper. My goodness, this young forward has done about everything they've asked him to do.
Here's Ntilikina. We've got 1:23 left in the third. The shot by Kleber, wide open. Off target from outside. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And it's New Orleans scoring again. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 17. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Dinwiddie. To halt the run, here's Kleber. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Kleber's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Daniels, no good. Dallas shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Murphy against Hardaway. All alone. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over Hardaway. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans ahead, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Nance. Andre Graham is out there with Hayes. And it's Alvarado in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
McGee's shot is off. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Green. Pass to Ntilikina. From the arc. No good on that one. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Nance, no good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Pinson. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's McGee. Makes it off the glass.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
3-pointer, Daniels. Rebounded by McGee. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Ntilikina. Graham defending. Kleba with the bucket.
So you can see Frank Ntilikina running the offense and growing with every opportunity.
3-pointer, Graham. The Mavericks pull it in. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ntilikina, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the 2nd effort.
Well, this is the kind of activity and boost they're looking for from Frank Ntilikina. This guy will not give up on possessions.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Graham. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Ntilikina. Graham defending. Ntilikina kicks to McGee. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Daniels inside the line. That one wide left.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Ntilikina. McGee is screen on Graham. Here's Ntilikina. Count that bucket.
This is critical to Ntilikina's development. Nice drive right there.
The Pelicans shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. And it's Graham missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Ntilikina. Graham defending. Launches it. They get it again. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Daniels, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Green. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half, getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Green. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. From deep three-point range, here's Kleba. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Nance, and Nance shoots it in.
Well, I don't know that Larry Nance Jr. came to the NBA with a dribble drive ability, but boy, oh boy, that was pretty.
And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Ntilikina. Inside. Here's Bullock. That one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Nance. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And Kleba slams it in.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
And it's Graham missing. Mavericks trailed by 21. Here's Ntilikina, the 10-footer. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Daniels. From the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Green, the pass to Ntilikina. Here's the 3. You can't get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Graham. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Graham's got 7 points for the quarter. Knocked away. Here's Ntilikina. Graham defending. Ntilikina passes to Bullock. Screen by Kleba. From 7. Jump shot is good that time. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Pelicans leading by 19 points. A slam dunk by Ingram.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Mavericks shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Jones with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And it's McCollum off the drive. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The The three for Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 34 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Dallas moving it around. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Jones. That's on the assist from Williamson. Williamson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Dallas. And Jones sends it back. Williamson outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Dinwiddie against Jones. Pass to Bullock. There's the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And McCollum with the slam.
And slamming that one home. McCollum, 6'3", smaller for an off guard, but you see there, CJ can absolutely fly.
On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by McCollum. Doncic with the bucket.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ingram finds McCollum. Doncic outside. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Goes back up. And Valanciunas with the layup.
I'll tell you, Jonas Valanciunas converts a tough one. He can give you some headaches down there on the block.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Ingram. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for C.J. McCollum.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
There's a minute left in the game. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Another 3 for Dallas.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Out the basket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Dinwiddie against Jones. From outside the arc. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're leading by 22. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Substitution on the court.
And here's New Orleans now. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ntilikina. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Feels like Ntilikina plays older than his age would indicate. This guy gives the defense a nice look at his pull-up game.
A three from McCollum. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Ntilikina. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.